8 tips to help you live below your means. People look at living below your means in 2 different ways. Some people believe that this means they cannot spend any money on things they enjoy, which isn't the case. If you are living below your means, you aren't spending more money than you earn. You can enjoy the occasional fancy dinner or buy a great new pair of shoes, but you need to make sound financial decisions. As much as you want that new pair of shoes or to enjoy a night out, your rent or mortgage, your student loan, and car loan will still become due. Fortunately, there are ways that you can spend some money on things that you enjoy while still living below your means. If you follow the 8 tips listed below, you will be able to enjoy your life and still pay your bills. Before we get to any of that, please make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time we post a new video, since that's by far the best way to support the channel. Now that that is out of the way, let's roll the tape. Number 1. Create a budget. The first thing that you need to do is create a budget. This will keep you from living from paycheck to paycheck. Many people who don't grasp what they bring in and what they spend end up in debt that they can never seem to get out of. When you have a budget on paper, you will have a good understanding of whether you're spending too much or living below your means. To create a budget, start by totaling up your monthly income. You should include the income from your job and any other income, such as child support and money earned from a side job. You should include any regular income that you receive. Next, you need to total up your monthly expenses. This includes your rent or mortgage, loan payments, credit card bills, utilities, insurance, and any other bills you pay every month. When you subtract the total of your expenses from your monthly income, you can figure out if you're spending too much or living below your means. If your expenses are higher than what you bring in, you need to make some changes. Number 2. Track your spending. When you have created your budget, you should start tracking your spending. This will keep you from overspending. You can track your spending the old-fashioned way, on a spreadsheet, or you can use an app on your mobile phone. When you record every purchase you make, you will have a chance to think twice about spending money on something you don't really need. This will keep you on track and stick to your budget. Number 3. Don't rely on credit cards to pay your bills. Credit cards are great if you need to make a major purchase but don't have the cash on hand. You can buy what you want and will have months to pay it off. Credit cards can be great. However, it is easy to get in over your head. Currently, around 34% of Americans have less than $5,000 in credit card debt, while 12% are in debt between $5,000 and $9,999. Only 35% of the population have no credit card debt at all. You can have a credit card, but you need to be smart about it. It is best to have just 1 or 2 cards that you rely on, and you should only use 30% of your maximum credit. For example, if you have a $1,000 limit on your card, you should only spend $300 or less. This will help you keep a healthy credit score, and you won't fall into serious credit card debt. Number 4. Stop spending your money on meaningless things. Many people fall into severe debt because they spend their money on things that they don't really need. Most Americans spend over 80% of their annual income, which doesn't leave much left to put into a savings account. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average annual income before taxes is around $73,000. The average expenditures total $60,000, including essentials such as food, shelter, and household items. These expenditures also include non-essential and luxury items. The only way for you to live below your means is to make some changes that will reduce your spending. A few ways to do this include memberships. If you aren't using your gym membership, cancel it. You can also cancel TV and entertainment subscriptions that you aren't using or try to find cheaper. This can save you hundreds of dollars every year. Cars. New cars lose 20% of their worth in the first year. This is a significant amount of money. You can save money by using a quality used car that will get you where you need to go. You can also save money on your monthly auto insurance premiums if you buy a used car. Food and drinks. Rather than going out to eat on your lunch break, you should make a lunch at home and bring it to work. Instead of eating out or ordering takeout for dinner, prepare your meals at home. According to a recent study, it costs 5 times more to eat out than eating at home. Also, when you go shopping, buy generic brands instead of name brands. The generic brands taste the same at a fraction of the cost. Clothes. It's great to keep up with recent trends, but designer clothes can be expensive. You can find great clothes without buying expensive brands. If you love to wear designer clothes, you should shop at thrift stores and secondhand stores. If you don't have the money in your budget for a new outfit, it is best to wait. Number 5. Automatic transfers can help. It is easy to be tempted to spend when you get your paycheck. To avoid the temptation, you should set up automatic transfers to your savings account, 401k, or an IRA. When the money automatically goes into savings every week, you won't be able to spend it. Number 6. Negotiate with the credit card companies. If you carry a large balance on a credit card, you should see if you can negotiate a lower interest rate. You can also ask for a lower annual fee or a long-term repayment plan. Many credit card companies will be willing to negotiate to keep your business. If you can't get them to help, you should consider a credit card balance transfer. If you can find a credit card company with a much lower interest rate, you can transfer your high-interest cards to a low-interest card. This can save you hundreds and even thousands of dollars every month. Number 7. Find a second source of income. If you want to live below your means and don't want to make any major sacrifices, you can find a second source of income. Many people work nights and weekends driving for rideshare companies. Today, the gig economy is booming, and you can find side work writing or taking photos. There are plenty of freelance apps online to help you find something that you will be good at. If you don't want to freelance, you can pick up a part-time job on the weekends. You can work part-time waiting tables, working in a coffee shop, or a supermarket. This won't leave you much free time, which will also help you save money. Number 8. Downsize your home. If you live in the most expensive home that the bank allowed, you are looking at high mortgage payments, costly insurance premiums, and maintenance costs. If you downsize your home, you can save money every month. Over the last few years, the cost of housing has risen 47%, and the average wages increased by just 16%. Leaving the place that you made a home can be difficult, but it is worth it if you want to live below your means. Finding financial security. If you make the changes listed above, you can go from living paycheck to paycheck to having financial security. If you stop eating out, stop spending hundreds of dollars on the latest gadgets, and cutting back on your spending, your financial situation will improve significantly. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon to be notified every time we post a new video. That's by far the best way to support the channel. See you in the next one.